Why do some countries get to have nuclear weapons, while others are threatened for even trying? It's like an exclusive club where the rules are made and enforced by the founding members. Today, a handful of nations hold thousands of warheads, claiming it's for their security, while countries like Iran face sanctions and military strikes for pursuing the same. This double standard isn't just unfair, it's dangerous. Recent US and Israeli strikes on Iranian nuclear sites and Iran's withdrawal from international oversight have brought the world to the brink. The nuclear rules shape global conflicts and could trigger catastrophe for everyone. As we dig deeper, we'll see how this system was formalized, who's in the club, and why Iran's nuclear ambitions have become a global flashpoint. The stakes couldn't be higher. So, who's officially allowed to have nuclear weapons? The answer lies in the 1968 Treaty on the Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons, or NPT. It recognized 5 countries, the US, Russia, UK, France and China, as legitimate nuclear powers, all permanent members of the UN Security Council. In exchange for others not building nukes, these 5 promised to share peaceful nuclear tech and work toward disarmament. But over 50 years later, they've modernized their arsenals instead of disarming. The NPT created a 2-tier system. A handful of countries get the ultimate security guarantee, while everyone else is told to trust them. For the Big 5, nukes mean status and power. For others, even wanting them is seen as a global threat. The rules are clear unless you try to change them. The NPT's division didn't last. 4 countries, India, Pakistan, Israel and North Korea, built nuclear weapons outside the treaty. India and Pakistan never signed the NPT, tested bombs in 1998, and now live in a tense nuclear standoff. Israel keeps its arsenal secret, never confirming or denying, but everyone knows it exists. Its allies look the other way. North Korea joined the NPT, withdrew, and built its own arsenal, defying years of sanctions. These cases show that determined countries can break the rules and that the world's response is inconsistent. Some are quietly accepted, others are isolated or attacked. The NPT isn't unbreakable, and the global reaction depends on politics, not principle. The nuclear club is exclusive but not impenetrable. Here's the heart of the issue: double standards. The established nuclear powers act as global enforcers, blocking new members while keeping their own arsenals. The US, the only country to use nuclear weapons in war, leads the charge against proliferation, an irony not lost on countries like Iran. The big powers argue that stability depends on keeping the club small, claiming only they have the wisdom to handle nukes safely. But this logic is self-serving and it undermines trust in the system. When countries see the rules applied selectively, they lose faith and may seek their own deterrent. Libya gave up its program and was overthrown. North Korea built a bomb and now negotiates as an equal. The lesser nuclear weapons are the ultimate security guarantee in a world of shifting rules. The double standard doesn't just breed resentment, it encourages proliferation. Why is Iran the world's top proliferation concern? Geography, politics and rivalry. Iran sits in a volatile region with a government hostile to Israel, a nuclear-armed state that sees Iran as an existential threat. This standoff is uniquely dangerous. No trust, no communication, and a history of preemptive strikes. If Iran gets the bomb, rivals like Saudi Arabia, Turkey, and Egypt may follow, triggering a regional arms race. Iran's support for proxy groups like Hezbollah and Hamas adds another layer of risk. The nightmare, a nuclear Iran sharing technology with non-state actors. Even if unlikely, the mere possibility makes stopping Iran a global priority. Compare Iran to North Korea. Both defied the world, but only North Korea succeeded in building a bomb. Why? Geography and alliances. North Korea borders China, which shields it from collapse and intervention. Its artillery threatens Seoul, making military action too costly for the US and allies. Iran, by contrast, is more vulnerable, dependent on oil exports, surrounded by US allies, and lacking a powerful patron. Sanctions and military threats have real bite. The world's response isn't about principle, it's about risk and strategic interest. North Korea was too costly to stop. Iran so far isn't. The rules are enforced when it's convenient for the powerful. Strip away the rhetoric, and the nuclear debate is about power. Who has it and who gets to keep it? The system was built by the victors of World War II to lock in their dominance. The rules are written and enforced by the club members, defining themselves as responsible and others as threats. For Iran, nuclear ambition is about sovereignty and respect, not just security. The fight to stop Iran is as much about defending the status quo as preventing a bomb. Until the original nuclear powers take disarmament seriously, the system will lack legitimacy. In the end, the most important rule is unwritten: the powerful decide who gets to play.